Every day, we face the overwhelming weight of responsibilities and decisions, constantly burdened by the noise of expectations and regrets over missed opportunities. In the midst of this chaos, many wonder how to find clarity and peace. What if I told you that the ancient wisdom of a 2,000-year-old philosophy holds the key to not only clearing the clutter in your mind, but also cultivating resilience and inner peace amid the storms of life? Today, we're delving into the powerful teachings of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor whose Stoic philosophy is more relevant now than ever. By embracing Stoicism, you can reframe the way you approach life's challenges, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and wisdom. Through the lens of Stoic thought, you can reshape your mindset, fostering clarity and peace in even the most chaotic circumstances. This isn't just about learning ancient history, it's about upgrading your mindset and thriving in today's fast-paced world. Let's begin with one of Marcus Aurelius' most profound teachings, the art of training your perception. Stoicism isn't just about looking at the world differently. It's about actively shaping your experiences through how you interpret and respond to them. Marcus Aurelius believed that our perceptions shape our reality more than the events themselves, which is a powerful idea to consider in our daily lives. Think about the next time you're stuck in traffic, feeling your stress rise. It's easy to see this as a frustrating waste of time. But what if, instead of getting angry, you viewed it as an opportunity? An opportunity to listen to a podcast, reflect, or even relax for a moment. This shift in perception doesn't just improve your mood, it changes how you experience the world. Stoicism teaches us that every moment, even the challenging ones, can become a moment of growth, allowing us to transform our reality from the inside out. Similarly, when faced with a big project at work or a personal challenge, instead of succumbing to overwhelm, the Stoic approach would encourage you to break it down into smaller, manageable steps. By focusing on one thing at a time, you shift from seeing the challenge as insurmountable to perceiving it as a series of achievable tasks. This not only reduces anxiety, but also enhances productivity and satisfaction. Another key aspect of Stoicism is learning to control your emotions. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but rather understanding and managing them constructively. Marcus Aurelius, who dealt with immense challenges as a ruler, wrote about the importance of maintaining composure, not by denying emotions, but by acknowledging and examining them. When you face disappointment or frustration, instead of letting these emotions control your reactions, Stoicism encourages you to pause, understand why you feel the way you do, and then decide how to move forward with intention and clarity. For example, if someone criticizes your work harshly, your first instinct might be to react defensively or shrink in hurt. However, the Stoic approach would have you pause and assess the situation objectively. Is there truth to the criticism? What can you learn from it, and how can you grow? By gaining control over your emotions, you can navigate life's ups and downs with a calm and centered presence, staying true to your values and maintaining your composure. Incorporating Stoic principles into our daily lives doesn't just help us handle challenges better, it transforms our entire approach to life. By practicing the art of perception, learning to manage our emotions, and making thoughtful, intentional decisions, we unlock the wisdom and resilience that help us thrive in today's world. These teachings are not just ancient philosophies, they are practical, transformative tools for living with purpose and peace. Stoic principles can transform the everyday interactions and frustrations we encounter into powerful learning experiences. For example, consider the small, seemingly insignificant irritations, such as being stuck in traffic or waiting in a long line at a coffee shop. Rather than allowing these moments to stir impatience or frustration, we can view them as golden opportunities to practice mindfulness, to focus on our thoughts, or even to reflect on how we want to approach the day. Reframing these situations helps us control our emotional responses, turning potential sources of stress into moments of calm or productivity. Mastering this ability to control our emotions isn't just about achieving personal peace. It's about cultivating resilience that flows into every area of our lives. By shifting how we react to challenges, we can approach life with greater grace and turn potential conflicts into chances for personal growth. In this way, the Stoic approach doesn't just improve the quality of our emotional lives, it directly impacts how we meet the world and the challenges it brings. Next, let's explore the Stoic concept of the dichotomy of control, a profound and straightforward principle. It encourages us to identify what is within our control and what is not, then to focus our energy on what we can influence. This concept is incredibly effective in reducing stress and boosting effectiveness, both personally and professionally. Take, for instance, a situation like a delayed flight. We can't control the delay, but we do have control over how we react. We can choose to let frustration take over, or we can find a comfortable spot to relax, catch up on reading, or get some work done. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic minds, advised us to use our energy where it truly matters. In situations we can influence, like preparing for a presentation or managing our health, we should act with vigor and commitment. But when faced with things beyond our control, like changes in market conditions or the actions of others, worrying achieves nothing. It only depletes our energy and clouds our judgment. The dichotomy of control also applies to relationships. For example, you can't control how someone else feels or behaves, but you can control your actions and how you respond. If a friend is distant or going through a tough time, you can't force them to open up, but you can offer support and show them that you're there for them when they're ready to talk. In this way, you focus on what's actionable, your role as a supportive friend, rather than trying to control what's beyond your influence, like their emotional state. This principle isn't just about minimizing negative emotions, it's also about maximizing your efficiency and effectiveness in your endeavors. If you're leading a project at work, focus on what you can directly manage, your plans, your actions, and your team's motivation. Don't get sidetracked by things outside your control, like market conditions or your competitors' actions. By incorporating the dichotomy of control into your life, you don't just reduce stress, you empower yourself. You focus your time and energy on the things that matter and that you can actually influence. This shift in perspective is incredibly liberating, helping you navigate life with clarity and strength. The final lesson is perhaps one of the most impactful: keep virtues in mind. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance in his personal writings. These aren't just lofty philosophical ideals, they're practical tools that guide our everyday actions. Wisdom, for instance, isn't just about knowledge, it's about the application of that knowledge in real life. It's about seeing things clearly as they truly are, rather than through the lens of wishful thinking or emotion. When faced with a difficult decision, wisdom helps us look beyond immediate consequences and consider the long-term impact of our actions. Courage, too, is not only about facing physical danger, it's about confronting the internal challenges we face every day. It takes courage to stand firm in our values, to speak up for what's right, and to own our mistakes and learn from them. This kind of courage builds integrity, both within ourselves and in our relationships with others. Justice, as understood by the Stoics, goes beyond legal fairness. It's about treating others with respect and dignity, considering the needs of others as much as your own. Whether in professional settings or personal relationships, practicing justice means striving to act in a way that is ethically balanced and harmonious. Lastly, there's temperance, which is perhaps one of the most difficult virtues in today's world of instant gratification. Temperance teaches moderation in all things, whether that's managing impulses, regulating emotions, or avoiding extremes. In a world that constantly encourages excess, practicing temperance means choosing the middle path and cultivating self-control. By practicing these virtues in our daily lives, we not only improve our emotional and mental resilience, but also become better versions of ourselves, equipped to navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and inner peace. By keeping your desires in check, you ensure that they don't cloud your judgment or distract you from what truly matters. Living by Stoic virtues isn't something that happens by accident. It takes intentionality and reflection. It may require you to pause before reacting in anger, to think carefully about the impact of your words, or to delay short-term pleasures for long-term benefits. Over time, these conscious decisions become easier as your character strengthens and your resolve solidifies. Embracing Stoic virtues leads to a deeper, more fulfilling life. It's not about suppressing your natural desires, but about fulfilling them in a way that aligns with your highest values. It's not about diminishing your joy, but about cultivating a joy that is richer and more enduring. By keeping these virtues at the forefront of your mind, you not only navigate life's challenges more effectively, but also contribute to creating a wiser, more just world. Each day becomes an opportunity to live with purpose and dignity. Marcus Aurelius's call to virtue serves as our compass, guiding us through the complexities of life. It ensures that every step we take is grounded in something greater than immediate satisfaction. It's grounded in a life of meaning and principle. Lesson 5. Always keep the big picture in mind. This practice goes beyond simply planning for the future or thinking strategically. It's about maintaining a broader perspective. Life is a series of interconnected moments, and when you can step back and view them through the lens of a larger narrative, you can see how each event, even setbacks or failures, contributes to your personal growth and fulfillment. Imagine you face a major setback, a project falls apart, or you experience a personal failure. It's easy to get caught in the immediate pain and disappointment, but adopting a Stoic mindset means asking yourself, how does this fit into the bigger picture? Could this setback be steering you towards something better aligned with your long-term goals? This ability to zoom out helps you avoid getting caught up in the minutiae of daily struggles. By consistently maintaining a broad view, you're better able to prioritize what truly matters. This doesn't mean ignoring details or dismissing the present moment. It's about ensuring that your energy is focused on what aligns with your values and your overall objectives. If something doesn't significantly impact your long-term growth or ability to lead a virtuous life, then it might not deserve the emotional energy or drastic action you might be tempted to give it. The Stoic practice of keeping the big picture in mind also reminds us of our interconnectedness. Our actions have ripples that extend far beyond our own lives. When making decisions, consider not just how they affect you, but how they impact those around you and the world at large. This sense of connection fosters compassion and consideration, leading to more harmonious relationships and wiser choices. In moments of conflict, instead of focusing on winning or being right, ask yourself, is this disagreement more important than maintaining peace in the relationship? Often, you'll find that preserving understanding and harmony is far more valuable than any fleeting victory. By practicing this broad perspective, you start to see life's challenges not as isolated events, but as part of a much larger, unfolding journey. As we move through life, remembering to keep the big picture in mind empowers us to handle setbacks with resilience and embrace our successes with gratitude. It shifts our mindset from reacting impulsively to responding thoughtfully, ensuring that we remain aligned with our values no matter what happens. As we reflect on these Stoic principles through the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, it's clear that Stoicism is not just about managing life's difficulties. It offers practical tools that can transform our lives in profound ways. With its focus on virtue, control, and perspective, Stoicism equips us to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and grace. Stoicism isn't about repressing emotions or rejecting pleasure. It's about discerning what truly matters, how we respond, what we value, and how we grow. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that life is less about what happens to us and more about how we choose to respond. This shift from a reactive to a proactive stance puts us in control of our lives, allowing us to move with purpose rather than being tossed by the winds of fate. The principles we've discussed are tools, and their effectiveness depends on how we use them. They don't just help us survive life, they help us thrive. They strengthen our relationships, enhance our productivity, and bring us true peace and joy. So let's commit to incorporating these Stoic principles into our daily lives. With every challenge, we practice resilience. With every setback, we learn and grow. Over time, these aren't just philosophical concepts. They become practical habits that shape a more content, purposeful life. Stay strong, stay grounded, and remember, the journey is just as important as the destination.